Next up is Ben Walker.
Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming today. I'm quite lucky actually, because I think a lot of the other candidates had a bit of a trek to make, but I'm only up the road in Bristol, but don't hold that against me, alright? No comments, no heckling on that front. Right, first off, who am I? A lot of you will not know me, and I will state that is a very good thing. The reason it's a good thing is because I am not involved and haven't been involved with the current running of UKIP. I am obviously a local man, like I said, in Bristol. I have a young family. I have 4 children, varying in ages. The youngest is 6 months, believe it or not. I'm a local businessman, and I was ex-Royal Navy. I was based in Portsmouth, and I served in the Afghan War. I've been a local councillor, a parish councillor, a town councillor, a district councillor, and I've been a 2-term mayor in South Gloucestershire. And I was also the vice chair of the local authority. So I've got a lot of experience when it comes to grassroots politics. And that's absolutely where we need to be. Now, people will talk to you about their vision for the UK, and what's important. So it could be law and order, it could be Islam, it could be the NHS, and all of those things are really, really important. But the truth is, and the real elephant in the room, is us. We have a party that is broken. We have a structure that is no longer fit for purpose. Like I said, we need to be concentrating on the grassroots. I'm a branch chair. When I joined UKIP back in 2011, I set up my branch. We built it up from nothing to 100, and now it's drifted right back down to about, I think, 40 members now, which isn't good enough. The party is structurally broken. What we need to achieve in UKIP is a bottom-up surge. We need to stop the way that we are doing business. Okay? It's all very well, lovely emails coming down from Mr. Crowther and the NEC saying what a wonderful job that they are doing in running our party and how professional they are. Well, actually, you need to be speaking to the people on the ground who have no direction, they have no support, they really don't know what they're doing, and actually they don't even know why they're in this party anymore. The NEC has to change completely. What I would like to see is a supported branch structure. So we have our, a situation like our existing ROs. I want to find money to have those professionally employed. But they need to be rolling out the same training in every area across the UK. So everybody is doing the same thing, and everybody knows that they're supported. So that's every member, that's every candidate, and that's every councillor. So we are moving forward in a unified and professional manner. That has to happen. I also want to see something like the regional chairs or county chairs taking a seat on the NEC. So you've got that immediate conduit from the branch membership right into the NEC. So the NEC knows what it's doing, and it knows what region of the UK and what they want and what suits them best. At the moment, it's not good enough. When you go and, when we have NEC elections, you have like 150 million people in the book, who've all written their little spiel. How are you ever going to sort of digest that and actually make an informed decision? You can't. The NEC needs to change. So that's what I would like to see. And I'd also like to see a professional policy unit, paid professionals who can develop policy, which is fed into by you guys, people on the ground, membership. We need to be a membership-driven organisation, and one that listens to its membership. And that policy unit will test the nation. It will carry out studies. It will work out strategy. What can we campaign on? What's best? That needs to happen. For me, if elected as leader, day one, I would sack the current chairman. As far as I'm concerned, it's been mentioned already that, UKIP is made up of lots of different people, and some of those people, we don't actually know where they sit with things. If they're not actively working against the party, they're pretty bloody stupid, and that's how it's coming across. We've got to start taking ourselves seriously, so there will be a purge. Okay, and I think for us to move forward, we have to be realistic. We're going to get smaller to do that, but actually that is a good thing. We go back to our core and we build again. In 2015, we had a brilliant manifesto. We had a great platform. You know, we got almost 4 million votes. And look at us now. You know, why haven't we built from that? Well, I understand that we went into the referendum and it was just another fight, and we're probably a little bit weary and a bit tired of that now. But we've lost our platform completely. And that has essentially been down to mismanagement of the party and weak leadership. So, obviously, I want to tear the party apart. I want to change the structure. I feel that's the only way we can go. We have a constitution which, by design, was very good in the beginning. But now what it does is it holds us back. It stops us from operating effectively, and it doesn't suit the current size of the party or the vision of where we want to go. I think everybody realises or wants to move forward as a political force. We can't really do that with the constitution that we've got. Like I say, we need to change our structure. That is the first thing. And then you could have something like a management committee of the leadership which sits alongside the NEC. You know, we've got to professionalise everything that we do. We have to drop the stigma that's been attached to us, and we need to drive forward. And as a benchmark, like I say, 2015, that manifesto, we pick that up again, and we develop it. And we should have a rolling manifesto. We have a manifesto every time. In 2000, well, this year, sorry, in this election just gone, you know, we had a manifesto that was given to us right at the death. How can we campaign, you know, people, branch members, councillors, how can you go around knocking doors, selling a message when you don't know what it is? That's shambolic. You know, there's people that have blood on their hands, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to that manifesto. We should have a rolling manifesto, so if anything happens, we're geared up and ready to go. We're immediately ready to rock on a platform that everybody understands. That needs to happen. So, vision for the UK, where would I stand? So I would say I am a small state, low tax, classic libertarian. I don't want big government. I want to slash foreign aid, I want to cut it completely. Foreign aid has to go. You know, now I'm not completely nuts. You know, if something happened in the world where, you know, it could be some sort of natural disaster, of course we should help. But we should not give money and blank checks to countries where the money doesn't go where it should be going. And essentially, all we're doing is we're keeping that country in poverty. We're pinning them where they are. Let's do business with them. God, we're coming out of the EU now, well, hopefully. You know, let's trade with these guys. That's what we should be doing. When it comes to law and order, I'm pretty tough on that too. I want prison to be prison. I mean, it currently costs around about £85,000 a year to keep one prisoner. I reckon I could slash that in half. If you go to prison, you are going to prison. And you're going to be exercised twice a day, and that is it. You're not going to get the opportunity to go on a PlayStation. You're not going to get the opportunity to sit around with your mates and then sort of work out better ways to sort of carry out different crimes. That stops. You go there, it's terrible, and you bite down and you deal with it.
Put them on a game, champagne game.
Sorry?
Get them repairing the roads.
Absolutely, it could be something like that. There's got to be better reasons, or better things for them to do. Extremism. I mean, obviously I have served in the Middle East. I have seen firsthand what some of our political decisions have created and the effects of that. You know, and I can talk to you offline about that if you wanted to. And I'm going to be harder on that than many. So all the people that currently sit on watch lists, let's tag them. Let's put them under house arrest. They're going nowhere, okay? And then once they're investigated, they're either deported or they're imprisoned. It's as simple as that.
1 minute remaining.
Okay. NHS. To me, my sister is, and actually her husband, they're both physiotherapists and they work in London, so I get quite a good little feedback on the NHS. Truth is, there's huge savings to be made there too. Let's merge the NHS with health and social care, okay? Let's get them talking together. There's a massive disconnect there, and there's money to be saved, and the process will be much better for people when they experience it then. Anyway, I won't go on about the policy. Essentially, my policy is your policy. I want to move forward, not on my platform, not what I think is a good idea, it's actually what you think is a good idea. Okay? I want to hear your ideas, I want that fed into a policy unit, and we drive on a unified platform, and actually we go out, and then we win elections. Thank you very much. No, it's fine. So, do I think that you should elect someone from essentially what could be deemed as the old guard? Absolutely not. We are at where we're at because of the old guard, okay? There are too many people in positions that are actually not doing or carrying out their duties in the best interest of the party. The general election just gone was an absolute disaster. Peter touched on it. One of the worst things that we got wrong was not standing. You know, lots of UKIP members are old Labour supporters. You simply cannot say to them, go and vote Tory, mate. They won't do it, you know.
We didn't have the money.
No, exactly. And you know, and then the mess as well, saying, well, we didn't have the candidates. Yes, we did. We had them all from 2015. But you buggered up that process as well and made it really hard for people to stand again. It was wrong. All of that was wrong. So my answer would be absolutely not. The party is at a point where it needs change. You cannot move forward on the platform or with the people that we currently have. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying holistically. We have to move forward, okay? And in this election, this leadership election, we also have to think box clever, okay? So you need a leader that's going to take on the party, that's going to change the structure, but you need someone after that who's going to be able to relate to everybody else we want to vote for them. You know, we need to get out there with someone that can relate to the electorate, so we can raise again from our 2% back up to our 14%, back, you know, up to 20. Who knows? But you need someone that can be believed in. And transparency, like you said, absolutely key. We need that right across the board.